I know girls who are able to cheat on their dudes who stay in the same city as them. I know girls who are able to cheat on dudes who stay in the same house as them. So with that being said, what makes you think that she will not be able to cheat on you when she is miles away from you? YouTube, what's good? Back with another video. Hey, live from the crib for once. Ain't that some shit? But today, I'm going to touch on something real quick from one of the subscribers, a comment he made about long distance relationships. Oh shit. Long distance relationships. I'm going to make this brief, but I know it's a few of y'all who had mentioned something about it, so I'm going to just go ahead and dive into that real quick. But my take on it is, because I've been through it, so I don't want y'all to sit here and think I don't know what I'm talking about, but my take on it is there is no such thing as a long distance relationship, right? Because you have to be in a relationship, you have to be close enough to be relatable to one another, right? And what is a long distance relationship? When the distance between y'all is greater than the time y'all spend together, right? So if you're in Seattle and she's in Philly, distance is too great for y'all to spend ample amount of time together to make up that time apart. You get what I'm saying? So I don't believe in that, and I don't feel like it's necessary, right? I don't see the purpose of it, because anytime I did it, it was really a fear-based thing where I didn't want to let the girl go, or I didn't want to break up, or I was trying to prove something like we could make it work or something, like whatever the fuck it was. But it's not a natural thing, right? It's a scarcity mindset. You don't need to be in that, right? So with that being said, if you are in that situation, just understand, what is your purpose for being in it, right? What is your purpose for being in that relationship? Like, what is your end game? Are you trying to marry this girl? Are you trying to marry this person? Or is it just a sex thing? Because if that's the case, that's a terrible reason to still be around, right? What do you have with this person that is a gazillion miles away that you can't get with somebody local, right? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what are you getting from somebody that is millions of miles away that you can't get from somebody closer, right? Why is it has to be 5 hours away when it can't be somebody right down the street? Is it a fear that you can't get somebody of that caliber or that same person again? Or is it just, y'all had so many great times together? Because it's not love. I don't even want to hear that. It's not love. So what's keeping you in there, right? It's too much room for error between you two in a long distance relationship, right? And when I say room for error, I want to be clear. I mean, it's too many dicks and vaginas between y'all for you to be sitting there in a long distance relationship. Now, I can understand the setup where it's like, you do you, I do me, and then when we together, we just do each other. Like that, I can understand a vibe like that. Y'all rocking like that, but y'all not exclusive, or y'all not a couple, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just know when it's time for y'all to be together, you know, that's that. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we get up, it's us, right? But other than that, I'm not seeing the benefit of it, right? And I'm gonna give you an example. I've been in 2 long distance relationships, right? First one, I went off to college. I went to college, I graduated 2013. So that fall, you know, that's when the semester started. So that fall, I had a girl when I was in high school. I shouldn't even had a girl at that time, but that's just how the dice roll. And if you follow my channel, you know I already told this story about I went off to college and came back and she cheated on me with one of my cousins, right? But even with that, the mindset was, we can make this work, right? I went to college in North Carolina, Murfreesboro, Chowan University, and she was back home in Maryland, right? So technically, I was thinking it's not long distance because I gotta go back home eventually, but it is long distance because majority of the time you're not home. Majority of the time you're gonna be here, right? And it's too much room for error, right? And the worst part about it is at college I had girls that wanted to deal with me, wanted to get up with me, wanted to do, wanted me, right? But I'm worried about this girl back home who don't, clearly. So, but that ended up, after a while, I ended up cutting it off for her, moving on to better things, right? And then fast forward, I did it again in the military, in the Army. So we were together at AIT, that's training, and then we were together in Korea, our first duty station, right? Then as the time came down in Korea, she was going to Germany, I was going to Texas. In my spirit, I knew that we shouldn't have been staying together. But I went along with lying to myself, like, we can make this work, this will be okay. Knowing that I wasn't in the mindset to be in no long distance relationship, still did the dumb shit. Because I'm in Texas doing my own thing, so I can only imagine she's in Germany doing her own thing. And then I deployed. So I'm doing my own thing, and she's doing her own thing. I'm assuming, right? And the girl I'm dealing with, she has a man back home, so she's doing her own thing. And all of that should have gave me the insight, like, there's no such thing as that. Like, there's no such thing. There's no benefit to it. I'm doing dirt. I'm assuming my girl's doing dirt, and then the girl I'm doing dirt with is doing dirt on her dude. And I'm assuming her dude is doing dirt on her. So you see how much of a mess that is? It's too much room for error in there. For no reason, when you could just be single doing your own thing, or get a relationship that's closer to home. You gotta be close enough to be relatable. You gotta think your girl is emotional, right? So when her emotions is out of whack, she needs to be able to run to you. But she can't do that when you 18 hours away. But she could do that with buddy that's in the dorms. She could do that with buddy that's in the barracks. She could do that with buddy that's at her job. Somebody that's close enough to give her that comfort, give her that shoulder to cry on, give her that security, secure her emotions. Somebody close enough she can have a good time with. Go out to bowling or fucking just have a date night, whatever. And the more you prolong it, you're only hurting yourself, giving yourself this false fantasy that it can work, some Disney shit. Now, I always gotta give a disclaimer because there is exceptions to the rule. You could be that couple that does make it, all right? But I'm just giving you the majority, all right? Majority of the time, it's not a positive experience for you. It's not gonna turn out well for you, especially if you don't even have a defined plan of what you want to do with this relationship. Is it marriage you want? Is it sex you want? Is it just a girl you dealing with? Like, define out that plan and see how it works. Because at the end of the day, one, what's keeping y'all apart, right? What's the reason for the distance? Is it school? Is it military? Is it just that's where y'all live? Y'all met online and that's just where y'all been living, right? And then two, if y'all do end up becoming a thing, who's moving? Because as a man, she should be coming to you, into your world, your house, your dwelling, right? You shouldn't be going across country to move in with no female. Bad business. Every time, right? So, like I said, I don't advocate for it. I've done it. Bad decisions both times. Didn't work out, but I'm not trying to project my negative experiences on you. I'm just giving you the facts. And from other dudes I talk with that have been through this, just giving you the facts. Even females I've talked to about long distance relationships, they don't advocate for it. right? But it just gives you a comfort of knowing that, believing in your mind that she's still yours. You're trying to control something that is out of your control. Because let me tell you something too before I end it after this. I know girls who are able to cheat on their dudes who stay in the same city as them. I know girls who are able to cheat on dudes who stay in the same house as them. Okay? I want you to really bask in that. So with that being said, what makes you think that she will not be able to cheat on you when she is miles away from you? And are you okay with that? Because who am I to say that that's fine for you? But I doubt that is what you want to be your reality. So if you're going to be in a long distance relationship, all I'm saying is it's not a good look. It's a scarcity mindset. The probability is low for it being successful. The probability is low for it being 100% monogamous, 100% honest. Okay? But there is a percentage where you can make it work. Who am I to say that you can't? All right? But I'm just telling you, majority of the time, it's not a good look. But I'll let you have your relationship, play it out how you want, and then if you get married, send me a card. If you break up, send me a consult with me. Get up with me in a consultation, and we'll talk about it. All right? But other than that, that's all I got for y'all, man. Until next time, it's WolfgangPeak, Wolfgang Lifestyle. And I'm out.